welcome everybody to All Star Superman Overdrive and Daily Planet Collection Challenge with Overdrive discussion with Shae Byron. How's it going? What an amazing video that
Hi.
was.
Thank you.
Did you make that
How's
one?
it going?
That was
I
brilliant.
did. Thank you. It was
Wow.
fun.
What did you guys think of that? The guys have been here early. Shout out to everybody. Um, let's go. We got Dr. Mark. We got Jay around.
Thanks, Dr. Mark.
That the intro is fire. Yeah, absolutely. So the people that have been waiting here from the beginning have been treated to that. We will replay it again, obviously. Shay,
Oh, yeah.
talk to me about this challenge and everything
The
else. How
Overdrive.
are you doing? Welcome back again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Press.
Yes, absolutely. Great intro. Yeah, I know we have to show it again. We have to show it
Yeah,
again.
we will. For sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how are you feeling, Shay? What's happening?
I'm feeling pretty good. Very excited. Can't wait for Superman. Tomorrow is the day.
That's right. Yeah, I've been solely just been on the chat. I haven't been on the timeline or anything like that. I've been dodging. I'm trying to dodge like um
Spoilers.
spoilers. Yeah. Have you seen it
Yep.
yet? You've seen it?
I'm
Or
going to see it tomorrow. I've got my
see
tickets
it? Yeah,
ready.
I'm gonna see it
Seeing it in
tomorrow.
IMAX.
Yeah,
hmm
super excited.
And tomorrow is when Overdrive starts. So excited for that too.
That's the first one. Oh, sorry. That's the only overdrive. Sorry, the
Yes.
second one is a challenge. Right, yeah.
Collection challenge. Yes.
Okay.
So, for those of you who haven't gotten your All Star Superman Collected Edition, gotta get yours because tomorrow is when Overdrive starts. We did extend the sale date until next Friday to give as many people as possible the opportunity to be able to participate in Overdrive. So, get your DC3.
It's Superman summer, baby. Superman
Yes,
summer,
it
feeling the
is.
heat. It's like 30 degrees here in London. Super warm. Super excited about this release. Everybody's been opening packs like crazy.
I know, I've seen the chat.
I think it's the only NFT event for Superman, like tied to the Superman
Is it?
movie with the covers. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've been
Hmm.
looking around. I haven't seen any other platform. So I believe this is an exclusive, at least to the time the movie was released. So um, I'm super excited about that.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm super like, wow. Again, I'm tired of winning, Shay. Like, just keep on winning. So everybody like, yeah, we're in a great place. So Shay, did you want to talk us through? And first of all, we have to go and do the video again because
Yes, let's do it.
super
So
freaking cool.
that the video are all of the variant covers that are part of the crafting event. So
Yes,
if you participate in Overdrive, you have all of the necessary recipe components, then that's what you can upgrade your All-Star Superman into, are all of these different variants.
by the way, Shay, do you have
Yeah,
the actual like infographic for the
I
first challenge?
do.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you could just share that and talk me through.
sure.
Let's talk about like the first challenge now because um yeah, like can you like spill any beans on this, like who created this? um
So if you, I believe you have the file, Prez, if you can please upload that so that we can
yeah.
share with everybody.
um
I've added it to the Google Drive that.
okay, yeah.
So it's the one that's titled
Blog
blog
post.
post image. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Putting that through. Where's the video? It's at the beginning of the stream, but we
Oh
will
yeah,
share it.
we'll reshare it.
Yeah, we'll share it.
Are you able to upload it, Prez?
Yeah, give me a second. This is like the one thing that we didn't do. It's quite funny. It's always one, right? Like we're never gonna get this.
I know. It's never perfect. That's okay.
Um, This one, you see my screen?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome. Okay.
You able to enlarge it a little?
Yeah, I was
Is
thinking.
that
Give me a second. Um,
there we go.
is that good enough?
Okay.
Ah, that's good.
So
Mm,
if you purchase an All-Star Superman Collected Edition, DC3,
mhm,
whatever rarity you pull, just if you look at the recipe, if you've got a core or an uncommon and you merge it with your core DC fandom disc
mhm,
or Superman Justice League membership card
mhm,
or merge fuel, which you can buy off the sale when it or off the sale page once it opens tomorrow when Overdrive opens at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, then you can craft that either into a core foil cover or an uncommon foil cover. Same with rare and epic. You combine those with the rare Superman fandom disc or Superman membership card or merge fuel, and you'll get either rare foil cover or epic foil cover. And Lego, of course, if you combine that with your Lego DC fandom disc, you'll get the Lego motion cover. And if you want to give a preview of that too, Prez, we've got a preview of just that on its own. It's so beautiful.
so good. Okay, let's
And
go.
that cover is by Dan Morrow.
Wow.
So let's show that video again for those that didn't catch
Should
it
we, yeah,
earlier.
should we like just play the video over and
Let's
over?
play that. Yes.
Let's just like just play the video over and over on the screen.
Woo! OFG.
Ah, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm gonna go now. it's time. It's time to just go. Just go. Okay, everybody. Yeah, I
Yeah, talk
know.
about a mic drop. Wasn't
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
gorgeous?
Wow.
Oh, and just to let you guys know, the Superman S achievement badge is now it's unlimited. It's not just one per account. As many crafted covers that you do, you get one badge for each. So if you craft 10 covers, 10 badges. And these are not soul bound. You can resell them on secondary.
We love it.
So,
Almost like
yep,
an exclusive collectible. Um,
almost. Yeah.
well, when I say almost, I mean it is like at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, it is.
You
It is.
know.
Totally.
Damn. So,
Mhm.
all right, talk to me about like. So, well done on like. Did you make that video yourself, by the way? Like,
I did. Yes.
you killed it. Killed.
Thanks.
You killed it. Yeah, absolutely great. So, like when I was looking at this, we've been talking about this particular challenge. Um, it seems like the actual All Star Superman, like you get 12, obviously for, and
Yeah.
you can just buy it off the secondary now. Like, so you don't want to talk about secondary market prices that I am, but like in theory, you could just buy the core off the secondary. If you minted the fandom disc ages ago, you want a use case for it. You guys finally, someone was like, oh, it's the return of the fandoms apparently. So basically, like, $3 you can participate and get a gorgeous core foil cover. I know for a fact someone like Red Carbon, he's looking to stack some of these core foil covers, the crafted ones. So, pro tip, guys, you know, um, think twice about making any rash actions. These things look like they're gonna be hot, and like I said, these are the only NFTs I've seen um, that's actually um, released with the movie, like tomorrow, unless someone like does a major announcement tomorrow. But anyway, during the first wave, like the eighth, yeah, these are like really, they're looking really, really exclusive.
Yeah. And
Yeah, no,
that's why we timed Overdrive to start tomorrow. We timed it with the movie. We timed everything perfectly with the movie.
so I mean, which were really extremely great. Like I'm super hyped to have to do something like that. The millions of people that are gonna watch this movie, and if you think about the amount of people that we have currently, is a very like exclusive crowd, in my opinion. Like it's
Mhm.
still a very niche thing, right? So
Yeah.
um, we're doing something extra that not many people are doing. So I'm really just grateful to be here, just enjoying the journey. So thank you for this, DC.
Of course.
Shay, like Candy, like yeah, yeah, very very grateful for this. And talk to me a bit about um, I guess, like I said, the I've made a post about this. So the legendary fandom is the authority, Superman, the authority. So we know for a fact in the movie that the authority is in the movie as well. So it's kind of funny how obviously that's like kind of tying into it. Um, yeah, it's just and obviously the content of the All Star Superman is crazy. How we have things on the site already that's being used for the movie. So it's just a
Hmm.
perfect like
Combination of
yeah, like things to do.
history, art. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel super super like happy about this.
Me too.
Talk to me about the merge fuel and stuff like that. Like why'd you add that one in?
Well, we wanted to give others who don't already own the fandom disc or membership card an opportunity to be able to participate in Overdrive because we know we have some newer members and we wanted to just open it up to as many people as possible because a lot of people love Superman. A lot of people are fans of Superman. So we wanted to give all of his fans the ability to own a piece of history and own a piece of something that they love. So,
Wow,
yeah.
super amazing.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, do you have any other questions on the All Star Superman crafting event, which opens tomorrow? If not, we'll talk about the Daily Planet Collection Challenge, which is
Before we
oh
get to that, I wanted to share really quickly. We're doing another giveaway. We are giving away 5 pairs of Superman movie tickets to 5 randomly selected community members who have purchased at least one All Star Superman Collected Edition. If you've already purchased, you're already entered into the drawing.
wow,
So yeah. So we're also giving that away.
nice,
And then I'll talk about the next giveaway when we talk about Daily Planet Collection Challenge.
wow, awesome. And just clarify, right? That's U.S. only, right, at the moment.
Yes.
Okay, okay, that's okay. I'm used to it in the UK. I'm used to, I'm used to this. No, but congrats to the US folk. You have another reason to participate in the challenge. So great. Okay, so should we talk about the second challenge?
Yes, please. Do you want to bring up the graphic on that?
Yep.
Thank you.
So, boom.
So, yes, so this one is the Daily Planet Collection Challenge. Every day next week, we will be dropping a different variant of Superman Unlimited #1. Each one will have a different character featured on the cover. It's 1,000 edition size for each variant. So every single day, we'll drop a new variant. If you collect all 5, you'll get a gold foil modern homage cover of Action Comics #1. I know how much you guys love gold foil. So
Okay. Um, so we don't have a preview of the gold foil yet, do we? We're not.
No, not yet.
Okay, no preview
But
of that. Okay.
but all of these covers are going to be motion covers. We do have a preview of Superman cover
Hmm.
as a motion cover. Do you want to share that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
We've got tons of stuff to share today.
Absolutely. Wow, that's super
Beautiful,
great.
right?
Wow, that's super great.
So this was written by Dan Slott. If you're familiar with him, he's written Batman Adventures, The Amazing Spider-Man, and illustrated by Raphael Albuquerque. He illustrated Blue Beetle, American Vampire. So this is really an amazing, and I'm so excited for this drop. So every day of the week, as you see, we've got Superman on the first cover, Metamorpho on the second, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and then Lex Luthor for Friday. Collect all five, you'll get this gorgeous gold foil modern homage cover of Action Comics #1.
And
Oh, and we've got something
yes,
else.
yes,
Little surprise.
okay. I was gonna ask you like, what was the original like? Did you were we gonna get the Superman badge again?
Originally, yes, we were going to also give out the Superman S achievement badge if you completed the collection challenge,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, I
we've
thought it.
actually changed it a little bit.
Okay.
Instead, we're
All
going
right.
to give a different badge, Daily Planet badge.
Wow.
Yep. So
Wow.
that's new. That's new.
So
I I saw all the chats. I, saw what everybody wanted. So I, went back to the team and asked if this was something that we could do. And, you know, you
and
guys asked for it. So I talked to people and figured it out. And
let me
I think
write
everybody
that
lets me
down.
do
That
it.
is
Yeah.
amazing. So what is it called? A Daily Planet badge.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that gonna look like? Um,
So do you know the Daily Planet logo?
completing it. Okay, so for plus gold foil logo
So the
modern.
Daily Planet logo it's going to be that. Mhm.
So for
That way, you'll have two different badges when you participate in these two different events.
that is super cool. I've been thinking about this as well. Like, it's super cool that we're getting our exclusive. And this is this tradable as well. It's gonna be tradable. It's gonna be
Yes,
and
yes. You can also resell this on secondary.
and does it stack as well? Like, could you?
Yes, it's
Okay, so
unlimited. As many sets you complete, you get the same number of badges as many sets as you complete.
and then obviously that many gold foil modern covers as well.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's go, guys.
So come Monday.
Absolutely.
Oh, ooh, also, we have lifted, you know how typically you're only allowed to purchase one during early access? You can purchase up to five during early access. And then when the public sale opens, it's unlimited. We usually open the unlimited 24 hours after the sale starts,
Hmm.
but we have changed that just for this drop.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
So
So
don't sleep on this, guys. Don't wait.
Bella had a question. So for the first challenge for the All Star Superman, you're gonna get an S badge.
Yes.
Is that right? We're actually getting, and we haven't seen these badges yet, have we? Like we
No, not yet. I have not had the chance to. It's still in the works. It's
okay.
still in the approval process.
Hmm.
As soon as I have the opportunity to share it with you guys, I will.
But what's happening now is, guys, we're gonna get some exclusive collectibles to go with the comics. I'm super excited about the direction of this because anyway, like this is just me personally. Like Disney pins have been hot as hell. I'm not saying these are Disney pins, but on the Web3 version, these are exclusive collectibles we're gonna get. Um, running alongside the movie, it's gonna be super nice. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope people appreciate it. Like I certainly do. So yeah, no, thank you for doing that, and well done for pulling that one off.
It wasn't just me, it was the whole team. I have to thank DC, of course.
Absolutely, yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
so grateful. They've been so wonderful and giving us all of this. So I'm super, super happy.
Okay, so let's jump into some um, overdrive discussions.
Sure.
So first of all, by the way, um, I managed to get this in the post today. Managed to order myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was the last one on Forbidden Planet, so
Wow.
super nice. Yeah,
Oh,
I
looks
needed
so
to.
good.
I don't normally buy physicals, but I had to get it. Like it's the one that Dan Mora did. So yeah, it's
Hmm.
sold out on Forbidden Planet, but I managed to get that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's super nice. That came through yesterday. Wanted to show everybody. Um, okay, so let's open up. Thank you. Let's open up the discussion to the audience. Talk to me about Overdrive. Like I've done. I remember when an Overdrive beta came out. I did a video. It was super hyped. Um,
Hmm.
and of course, not everybody was happy about how it was. It was like it was just like I think the Lego is sitting at like $4 at the moment, and there was, but then
Mm.
it was just like the first time it was gonna happen. So, talk to me about just the dynamics of Overdrive. Like, how how do you feel it's going so far? Do you think, um, well, as we're discussing now, do you think it has room to grow based on user
Oh,
feedback?
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, as you've seen, based on our current experience, we've pivoted based on community input, right? Like
Yes,
those
like the
badges
badge. Yeah.
originally it was one per account and they were the same badge for both experiences, but we changed that because based on community feedback,
Yes.
we're able to make those changes when we can. It's not just up to Candy. It's not just up to me. It's up to the entire team. It's up to DC. So we have to work together to make things happen. And sometimes things just work out really great in our favor. And this is one of those examples. So if we can keep the momentum going, if we can keep coming up with some really great rewards and fun experiences, we will keep doing that as much as we can. And I think based on the results of the current challenge and next week's challenge, DC is pretty happy with, the way things are going. We can probably keep proposing more challenges and more ideas.
Yeah, so I remember like because we have a few 3D items on the on the site, right? And obviously all those feel like they're fair game in
Hmm.
the Overdrive gamification. And I know that's not when we go into Readyverse, for example. I'm sure is that still under discussion if we could because we're gonna get our 3D files for our back cows, right? Would that include everything on the site, or is that a question for Aaron maybe?
That's probably a question for Aaron, but we are, going to remint everything onto the root network. So I don't see why we would leave anything off the table.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, right now it's super cool. Like I feel like I'm building like just stuff that's gonna like be around my bat cave,
Hmm.
wherever I'm gonna hang um bat cow my bat cows and my bat suits and stuff like that. But I'm just thinking, like, where's the site headed? I hope the site is headed towards like giving us more 3D collectibles tied to maybe some of the overdrive experiences. Like, I'm liking the fact, like, for example, these two badges turned collectibles because normally the badges are just spinning badges. So I participated. You couldn't trade them before, but now they're
Hmm.
actually living collectibles. So I'm hoping that trend will continue. I was also hoping like maybe if we can bring some of the backhow lore back. Um, I mean, I'm talking like I don't mind crafting some batarangs, some bat kit, some
Yeah,
equipment.
it'd
I
be
don't
fun.
know. Like, yeah. So if we had those, and then if we can just then customize it based on our backhow later on. It's almost like anyway, we're gonna have the comics that we love collecting, but if we're gonna get 3D collectibles from that, that's just one of my pitches. Like, I hope that could be possible. I mean, that's gonna be super super cool, guys. If you have any more ideas for Overdrive, and feedback, chuck them on. The second one was um, the merge fuel that's being used today. I know we have um, like battery cells from before Overdrive Cell V1, and I think the actual I call it batteries, but we also have one
Mhm.
in airdrop. Do you know if there's any plans on reusing any of these? I'm probably just gonna share my screen now and just yeah, just go onto the site and like, just have a look at the collectibles on site.
I don't know at this time, but that's something that, we have to internally discuss and see what we can do with them moving forward.
Yeah,
But
so
at this moment, I can't really give you an answer because I don't know where we are with it, and we'll have to work on it and figure that out.
okay, so that's the badge for the Overdrive. So that's
Yeah.
number one. Overdrive cells is probably the one. Yeah. So
Hmm.
these ones. So obviously these aren't tradable at the moment, and I think we have a different graphic anyway for the merge fuel. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
it's
different
different.
3D collectible anyway. So
Right.
I mean, I would like to collect these anyway, just because these weren't tradable. This is like I think is this where you when you minted one, you got a comic and you got this battery, but this overdrive cell, but you couldn't trade it. So
Right.
yeah,
Well,
and I
at the time that those were developed, though we had some guidelines around them and some different restrictions around them.
mhm,
So I don't know what we can do to change those. I mean, as you
mhm.
know,
But
metadata is pretty immutable on the blockchain, but moving forward, we can embed whatever we decide to on the newer ones.
mhm.
So we have a little more freedom now.
Hmm. So
I do
okay,
love those bat ones though. Those
yeah. I
gorgeous.
mean,
Love those.
they turned out to be like, because when you had to burn them, and then now, um,
I
you
know nobody wanted to burn them. They're so
know,
beautiful.
no, no. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more then about. I'm just gonna leave that battery there just to sit there.
Okay.
Um, let's talk a bit more about Overdrive. Like, what other things have you heard from the community? Like, is there any like things that made you like go, "Ooh, that's a good idea," or let's pitch that to DC? Because obviously, ultimately, all we could do is pitch to DC, right? At the end of the day,
Right.
what are your thoughts on it so far? Like personally, what have you seen, and how much work is it on the background right now? It's not automated, is it, at the moment?
No, it's not automated yet. But I think one of the ideas that I heard recently that I thought if we could figure out the mechanics, I think it would be a really great idea is to have an open overdrive.
Hmm.
Again, just ideas. This is the one that I heard that I really liked. I don't know if it's doable. I don't know if it's going to get approved, but I thought it was a really great idea where you can bring your whatever you want to upgrade or evolve into an open overdrive, and be able to get a reward out of it. That would not that would be a really kind of a tough thing to do because as you know, we have to reward everyone at the same time. So being able to automate it might be a little more challenging or something we'd have to embed into the mechanics.
Hmm.
But that was one of the ideas that I thought was really cool.
Yeah, so people in spaces have been talking about, like, for example, like Swag. He was mentioning, like, Overdrive initially was like a bat computer, right? That you
Mm-hmm.
throw any comic or collectible on the site, and then it will then churn out something new at the end.
Yeah.
Um, but we discussed how obviously that would be um, kind of wild. First off, um,
Mm-hmm.
but also you can do that now with self custody. You can actually send it to a burn wallet if you wanted to once we get minted on root. So, but obviously without a reward or anything. Um, but like it is, as you said, now, right now, all of it's manual. Like when you
Yeah.
do the challenge, like someone at the back um,
Mm-hmm.
randomly assigns, I guess, paths
Yes. Has
or
to
whatever
airdrop.
else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, so shout out to that person. Thank you for doing that. So, but no, things when we entered Futureverse, things like Altered State really makes things interesting because it's almost like
Mm-hmm.
you throw anything in there, it'll then throw you a 3D file back. It almost feels like if DC had a way to, with some parameters, obviously that they agree on, you know, maybe a time frame, I don't know, but you open up the bat computer for people to be able to do it
That
themselves.
would be cool.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then see with with something in it for DC. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe collectible or whatever else. That'd be really cool. Um,
Yep.
I think we can just for me, if Overdrive could evolve to things that we can use for open or Readyverse,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna keep getting 3D collectibles on top of our comics. I think, and they're gonna be like unique ones, right?
Right.
Um, then the dream's gonna start to come true. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, a bat wrench. I don't know, whatever. Could be anything. So
Mm-hmm.
just throwing like suggestions out there. Let's have a look at chat.
Yeah. Let's look at what people are submitting.
Insert DC themed recipe cards into premium comic drops. Various rarities will allow you to craft in Overdrive for exclusive rewards. Simple to complex. Recipes are sellable in the market.
Mm. I like that idea. I like when community members can create the recipes and you can sell the recipes. Yeah, I love that.
Hmm. Okay. Are you bringing Overdrive back?
Yes,
More.
we are.
Yeah.
It never went away.
It never went. It's just there.
It
Yeah.
never went away. It was just on hiatus. We
Waiting
went on
for
a
it.
little vacation,
Okay. Let's see what else
but
people.
it's back. And we will try to see what we can do to bring more overdrive experiences in. I mean, a lot of times they're usually tied to important events or tentpole marketing events, such as the Superman movie, right? This was the perfect opportunity to do an overdrive event. And that's typically what we look for is we try to tie it to something significant.
So this one's from DJCK. Guys, keep throwing your ideas on the chat. We're gonna be bringing it up for Shae to a separate profile area displaying badges acquired throughout the years, items you have gained through Overdrive. I guess this is on Candy side. I thought it was you were saying that we need a separate section in our back game. I thought that was given once we go into Readyverse, but that would be cool.
Okay. Yeah, I do like that. Being able to sort your collections,
Or
like
like,
the badges in a separate.
yeah, I suppose you could do a showcase for today. Um, but yeah, I guess he's talking about is a sort feature
Yeah.
called Overdrive items.
Mm. I feel like that's something that might even be doable right now. I mean, it sounds pretty simple to just add a sort feature.
Yeah, and offers stuff like that. We're gonna go
Hmm.
down that path. um,
What other ideas do we have?
you can get if you craft the entire set, you can get a ticket to see the Superman movie. I thought we were giving away 5 tickets to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Well,
giving away 5 of them, leg to
no, not 5 tickets. 10 tickets.
10
Five.
tickets,
Like we're two per person.
two per person. So each person gets two
Five
tickets.
pairs. Yes. Because
Ah,
you're not gonna go to a movie by yourself. I mean, you can, but
yeah, yeah. Okay. All right.
just bring a friend. Yeah. So we're gonna give away 5 pairs.
So, Overdrive hybrid altered state back computer produced in
Yes.
one of DC Live. See, this is,
Hmm.
we're crossing over to
Okay,
the
I'm writing these down. So let me just write this one.
so Overdrive hybrid. So this is where we go into the realms of science fiction because altered state, like I said, is that machine where you could just put something in, um,
Hmm.
and you get the 3D item back. Now, admittedly, I would say we're still early,
Yeah.
in its quality. I would say, being completely honest, but yeah, Futureverse does something with Warner Brothers to go like a Futureverse Overdrive almost. That would be cool.
Hmm.
That would
That
be
would be really cool.
all right. Anything
What
else?
else we got?
Nothing yet. Nothing more. No, like I said, like for me personally, Shay, like if we talk about, um, yeah, just building our bat cave with like our equipment through
Hmm.
participating in these challenges, and then we get like the Superman badge, um, the
Daily Planet
the
badge.
Daily Planet badge. It's almost like, hey, I've been through this journey in the platform, and I'm collecting these digital items I can bring with me to Readyverse.
Hmm.
That'd be super
Yeah.
cool. You know. Um,
Hmm.
okay,
Absolutely.
so I think, ooh, aha, yes, we're talking about Action Comics One comic. Wait,
Mm.
no, I guess I thought we were gonna go. I thought we were gonna go, but I did ask this on D stream before. Yeah, what is happening? Where is the actual AC one? Um, you would think tied with the movie, it would have been hype.
Hmm.
Because if there was the time to release AC one, I thought it would have been the Superman movie. But what's up with that, Shay? Do you have any scoops for us on that? Like what?
Unfortunately, I don't.
All
I
right.
don't have a time frame. I don't have any idea of when they want to release this one or if they're going to, but they're holding it close to their vest right now. I'll
So
let you know as soon as I know.
hmm. So ATL says crafting. So what would be sneaky is if you were tracking multiple loyalty, um,
Hmm.
behaviors on the platform and giving allow lists for AC1 when it comes. So I'm talking all my people in spaces, all my content creators, all the people here in YouTube actively like participating, cheering people on, retweeting, um, like minting comic books, um,
Hmm.
doing the crafting challenges. And for example, this one, if you craft the full set of the first challenge, you know, you guys might be taking notes. That would be a cool one. When we do get to AC1, it'll be a culmination of these. It's not just a set allow list. Actually, it's all the loyal people that's been here.
Yeah,
That would be a cool way to reward your holders. That's a good idea. Yeah,
that
absolutely.
is a great idea. Or if you have all of the Superman DC3s,
Yeah,
that would be a great idea.
all the
It's
Superman.
like a well deserved reward. If you are the ultimate Superman fan, you have all the Superman DC3s ever released, and it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, you deserve AC1. But
Right,
again, you
right,
know,
right. Obviously,
you have
like
to
all we
wait.
can do is
You have to wait
propose
and see.
DC.
Yes.
Right? Yes, absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. Okay, all right. Any final thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, before we finish this amazing stream? And by the way, we will end with that amazing video again, just because I love it so much. Um, so Shay, is there any last thoughts? Ooh, you'll be
Yes.
speaking in the San
Yes,
Diego,
that's
right?
right. San Diego Comic Con. For anyone who's going to be at San Diego Comic Con, please come to our panel. It's called The Future of Collecting, Thursday, July 24th at 5 p.m., room 28DE. This is the very first time that we have been able to give you the exact time and room number because I just got approval to say that like an hour ago. So, yeah, dropping some new info here. 5
Fun.
p.m., room 28DE, Thursday, July 24th, for anyone at Comic Con. And I am still trying to get a Bat Cal meetup together, so stay tuned for that. I've been a little busy with a few things, so I haven't had the chance to do any organization coordination on that, but I am working on it. If you want to know who the other panelists are that are going to be at the Future of Collecting panel, it would be Shane Walsh from McFarlane Toys Digital, myself, of course, David Steinberger from Distillery Comics, David Yu from Vivi, Ridma Ayuja Khan from Dapper Labs, Steve Starobinski from Pudgy Penguins,
So,
Aaron Knowles from Fanable, Jake McFarlane from Oddkey, Nate Denning, and Trevor Sheridan from Drop Team at Funko. So
ooh,
it's going to be a pretty good panel.
I'm super jealous. Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the sidelines, like like looking out the window, like just you guys having fun. But no, definitely, guys. If you're there anyway, obviously, make sure that you protect and support our Shay, who's always
Oh, thank you.
here for us, and super like honestly like great um, cover video, like thanks for pushing the badges. You've got two different badges now, and yeah, thanks for always fighting our side. I think um, always strive for ways to, and obviously you probably I don't know if you because you were there in the spaces, but rewards and overdrive is always like a tricky balance, right? Like
It is.
how do you like how do you like reward sufficiently without breaking it
Mhm.
it's a fine balance.
It is.
Do you have any thoughts on that, like on your daily I won't say struggle, but your daily like
Challenges.
challenges, yeah, when it comes to that. What are your thoughts on that, and what are your thoughts on us
Well,
painting as well, and to in futureverse, yeah, and everything.
thoughts on minting on the Futureverse
Yeah,
for
just give me
TRN?
your thoughts. I threw you a bunch of questions there. Just
I know. It's like,
talk me through.
so which one do you want me to answer first?
Yeah,
As far as
your reward.
challenges with Overdrive, I would say one of the biggest challenges is trying to find a fine balance between what will make the community happy and what makes the most sense as far as preserving the quality and of the actual artwork of the actual DC3. We want to make sure that you know we have everything that can make an experience fun, memorable, and worthwhile for you guys. So that's why we sometimes shift in the middle of a campaign because we'll see something that everyone is leaning towards or is preferring. So we'll try to make sure we can't make everybody happy, but we try to make as many people as possible happy. So that's the tough part is that's the balancing act that we have to really make sure to monitor and to kind of create the right experience for.
What about the what do you think about the backhouse getting future score a topic, um, and like comics getting some internal points and leaderboards and stuff like that? Because I know MLB has leaderboards. What are your thoughts on those two
Mhm.
topics?
Well, I think as far as leaderboards are concerned, it's a really fun way to keep everybody engaged. And if it's something that we can implement from, either the Futureverse side or the Candy side on the site, we are trying to find ways to make it happen.
Mhm,
And, it's going to take time, like everything else, because we don't want to put something out there that is broken or doesn't work well, or we'll have a lot of people that are unhappy. We want to make sure to get it right, so that's why we sometimes take a little more time with things.
mhm.
And then as far as the collectible score is concerned,
Hmm.
that's something that is also really tricky to work with because you've got, these OG Futureverse collectors who feel that it's would be unfair for the new kid on the block to just come in and make all these demands. But at the same time, as a bat cow holder myself, I understand. And as much as I know how active our community is, of course I understand the value of us having the opportunity to be able to voice our value and what we bring to the table because we are very active. We are a force to be reckoned with.
Hmm.
So it's something that we take a lot of pride in our community. So we want to make sure that we also get heard and we get rewarded accordingly. So again, it's something that we're working on and we will try to make as many people as many people as happy as possible. It's not something that you can achieve really easily or overnight, but we're working on it.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, not to bring up old wounds, but since Superman won, allocations happened, and then I would say the over allocation of Batman number one, everybody got one. It's not like it made it, you know, again, I'm talking like pure values, but obviously just from my end. But it didn't pump into Valhalla because everyone that had a backhoe almost had one. So it's almost like, well, how do you balance those rewards so that it has the most impact to your most loyal people, but
Right.
also, um, you know, not dilute things.
Hmm.
I just think for future score, for sure, I've been pushing Aaron, obviously, even in spaces. I was like, well, I hope there is a way so if Futureverse can top up the allocations because I know Root Rewards is for participating in the network basically. So the OG collectibles get a future score, 20% of all Root goes there. So if they can then top up 2% for the new back cow collection to be in there. Anyway, it's never about comics versus cows. I mean, most cow holders buy the comics,
Right.
so I think you have a stat, Shay, on that. Like
Hmm. Yep.
majority of the comic buyers are backhoe holders, so you are
Hmm.
going to impact those people. So
Yep.
um,
That's right.
it's just I hope they find a way to incorporate backhouse sooner rather than later,
Hmm.
because we want to participate. I'm sure a lot more people will. And thank you
Hmm.
for the giveaway, by the way, for the Future Pass. What would you
Oh
call
yes,
it? Your
that's
first
right.
giveaway? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, absolutely. Although I thought it was $30 worth, and it was like 30 cents or something, and I was like, "Really, it's 30 cents?" But congrats, I don't want to
But
seem
if
ungrateful
you
or
snake
anything. But
it,
I don't want to seem ungrateful or anything. But that's what I personally want. I was hoping for the grand prize. Did anybody? So did
oh
that?
yes, somebody won the grand prize.
Okay, so have they responded? Did they have a response
I haven't
window?
seen a response yet from them,
No.
so I'll email them
So
and
is there a time frame where they have to respond, or
they
can
don't
they
need to
just
respond. Nobody needs to respond because you'll just get
they'll get airdrop?
prizes.
They'll just
Yes.
get airdrop.
Mhm.
So imagine that person was on holiday, and they come back and they have a free fluff.
I know.
Like that's crazy.
Yep.
Interesting discussion. Okay. No, thank you, DC. Thank you, Shay, for your hard work, and yeah, we love
My
hanging out with you.
pleasure.
Um,
I love hanging out with you guys too.
okay, so
Are
I'll
there any uh, are there
yeah.
any other questions from anyone about anything about
Yeah.
next week's collection challenge, about the overdrive? I'm just looking at the chat.
Any chance we can get an official checkmark page in OpenSea? So, okay, I'll let you answer this one, Shay, but I remember an answer from Aaron on this one, but I'll let you.
Mm. Well, this is something that would have to be an Aaron question because
Mhm.
it's more on,
Mm.
yeah, the root network type of.
Yeah, I mean, I thought once we mint in root, we can then go over to OpenSea in ETH, but you have to bridge
Mhm.
it, and it feels like a complicated process. I hope it's a more seamless process, But I just want to know if it's possible to have a back cowl and comics pages on OpenSea. Obviously, that's the main page
Mm-hmm.
people want to go to.
Someone asked the question, what's the cost of next week's um, drop? Each drop? It's $9.99 for each drop.
Yes. And if you do all five, you'll get a gold foil cover plus a daily planet
Daily
pack.
Planet.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is super cool. Getting exclusive
Yes.
items alongside watching the movie. Super, super cool.
Oh,
When
I'm
go.
also doing a giveaway
Yes, you are.
for one cover from next week. You can your choice. Let's see.
I thought
I
is it all
will.
five you were gonna give away, or I thought it was just
Well, I thought you said you wanted to do just one.
I thought you were gonna bless someone with the full set, Jake. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
you want to do the full set? Because so we were either going to give away one of each cover to 5 different people, or
Um, or one.
all 5 covers to one person.
Mhm.
Up
Damn,
to
I don't
you.
want to make this decision. I'm gonna hide now. What do you want to do, Shay? I'll defer to you. What do you want
I would like to. Well,
to
I
do?
think we were going to give it away to the best or the ones that I liked the most ideas that of Overdrive ideas that were presented, and I didn't keep track of who said what,
Full
but I
set.
only kept track of 4.
Okay.
So whoever said selling the Overdrive recipes, I really liked that.
Well done, my friend. That
The
is
separate show, who was that?
yes. I believe that's Chili Willy.
Okay.
Is it BR his name here? Let me get him. Congratulations, buddy. Overdrive recipes coming up from
So,
Chef Shay.
so I really like that one, Chili Willy. You can select one of the covers for next week. We'll airdrop that to you. And then I also, so we'll do one of each, right? So, but I
Yeah,
only wrote down 4 is the only problem. Oh, what is
his
insert?
name is
Yeah,
BR, but
BR. Okay.
if I remember correctly, that's Chili Willy's PFP, so that's him.
Okay.
Um,
The separate showcase for badges. Who said that one?
Separate showcase for badges.
Yeah, sort feature for Overdrive items.
That was, I believe that was, you're testing me now. I think that was DJCK, I think it was.
Okay. And then the Overdrive Hybrid Ultra State Bat Computer.
So that is Parsival, that one.
Okay.
Um, let's go.
And then
Oh,
guaranteed access
sorry. What was the fourth person?
crafting full sets to get guaranteed access to AC1. Who gave
Yes,
that
as
one?
ATL keeps on winning. By the way, guys, he has
Nice.
a number one Lego non-motion and a number 3 for sale. So hit him up. Just managed to hit both.
And then one more. Those were the only 4 that I wrote down that I really liked.
Well, Legacy is one. He said if you could craft the entire set.
Okay. Oh,
I
yes,
mean,
that's
I'm
right.
just saying he's also another
Yes.
one.
Okay. We'll give it to Legacy.
Okay,
Oh.
you know,
So if you guys can please DM me on X
congrats.
your Candy account email address, we'll airdrop those to you. And tell me which of the covers of the 5 covers you would like from next week's drop.
Let's go. Let's go,
So
everybody.
as a reminder, those are so the first one is Superman, the second cover is Metamorpho, third cover is Hawk Girl, fourth cover is Mr. Terrific, and the fifth one is Lex Luthor. So please DM me your email address for Candy as well as your preferred cover.
By the way, good luck to everybody still hunting for that elusive legendary. I wish you guys luck for all of it. Shay, thank you so much for coming on. As usual, the hour is gone already.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
already.
as
Wow.
usual, I wish you like honestly super super well done for the panel next week. I know how much you've been working super hard for that, and wish I could be there. But yeah, have fun, and I hope you do manage to get a lot of people like to just have a few drinks. You know, toast one for
Yeah.
myself, and super super jealous and happy, and I hope you smash it, and you will smash it. So
Thank you. I
thank
hope
you,
to see
everybody.
you there, whoever you're meeting.
All right, so we outro with the video.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, please. Everyone.
Let's outro this out. Okay. Okay. Enjoy the movie, and see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.